Hello everyone, I'm Irene Chavez, Senior Vice President and Area Manager for San Jose and Santa Cruz County. We are so very proud to be partnering with the Santa Cruz Warriors on this community program. While COVID-19 has kept Kaiser Permanente focused on the healthcare needs of our members and the community, we are thrilled to get back to programs like C-Dub Classics, where you can learn to thrive. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to staying active with you. Have fun and be well.
Welcome everyone to the second virtual C-Dubs Classics presented by Kaiser Permanente. I am Jennalee Dahlen, owner of Yoso Wellness Spa in Santa Cruz, California, where we do facials and massage and acupuncture and nails, lash extensions, all kinds of holistic wellness-focused treatments for you, as well as offering organic, eco-friendly products that are sustainable for your skin and body health. So today, I'm so excited. We are going to discuss different ways to help relieve and reduce your stress through some tension tamer strategies and techniques on your upper body, as well as I'm going to cover a few skin tips to help support your skin right now if you are noticing any additional irritations as a result of wearing your face masks. So if you have a second, pause the video and go and grab these few items. We are going to want a body or a face oil actually. If you have a face oil, fantastic. If you don't, an oil that will be safe for your skin to as well go on your face. Also, if you have any kind of a smooth stone, I today am going to be using these little mushroom stones that we have here at Yoso for our clients. But if you don't have something like this, if you have any kind of a crystal gemstone or a really smooth edged kind of rounded item that you can use to help work out this tension, that's fantastic. So go ahead and grab those right now. All right, now what we're gonna do is, actually first, it's really important to breathe. I imagine so many of you are experiencing this internal heightened stress as a result, whether you realize it or not, of the shifts in lifestyle that are happening and the natural stressors around the pandemic. So when this happens, it is putting us also into more of a stagnation within our bodies because, well, we have the higher stress, which is going to cause, it can cause more aging effects. So we want to help reduce the stress to help support a slower, graceful aging, as well as we want to help reduce that stagnation that's happening. When we're sitting at home a lot more, which unfortunately most of you are due to shelter in place, what happens is when you sit, you're creating stagnation and then there's not movement, and we want to create that circulation and get that flow going again. And so that can be through things like breath work. So what we're going to do to help start to relieve some of the stress and shift over into the parasympathetic out of the sympathetic, which really quickly, the parasympathetic is more of the rest, relax state. The sympathetic is the fight or flight, the stress, the chaos at home, or the nervousness, or the news from the pandemic, right? So we want to help shift and move you over, calm the stress, help with reducing the stagnation in our bodies to support our whole body as well as our skin from the inside out. So with that is, we're going to start with breath work. What I would love you guys to do is, we're going to do 3 breaths. Actually, we're going to do 6 of them. And what we're going to do is do a slow inhale in through your nose for 6 counts. Hold if you can for 6, and then we're going to release for 6. So let's do that together. Here we go. And close your eyes if you can to really drop into it and relax. If it's helpful, look out of the third eye right here, or do whatever you need while your eyes are closed, but try not to think about other outside sources and really go into just feeling and experiencing your breath work coming from in and out. All right, let's do this. Okay. So you're noticing I'm inhaling for 6, I'm holding, and then I'm going to breathe out of my mouth for 6 if you can do that. If you can't do quite that long, that's okay. Do the best you can, and that is perfect. All right, let's do another one. Let's do our third. If it's helpful for you to do bigger exhales, please do them. If you need to do them quietly, make a bigger sound. Do what feels right for you. Okay, let's do 3 more. You guys are doing great. Last one. All right, is it just me, or can you already feel like much more of a relaxed state? So when we do 3 sets of those, it actually helps reset our system and kind of like reboot from that stress. Again, going back to that sympathetic to the parasympathetic state. When we do that as well, our gut, everything can help like digest better because there's not as much of the stressors happening all within. So I hope that felt great. We're going to keep doing some more work around that and helping with the tension release and the stress reduction. But I know that I feel a lot more calm because there's definitely a lot more anxiety around here right now. And so not here in this moment, but in general in our life. And so if you can make a goal to do something like that, you know, in the morning when you wake up and right before you go to bed, if you need it through the day, if you're feeling anxiety and stress, please through the day, give yourself a moment. You know, that takes, I don't know, what is 6 seconds times 3 times 6 times of doing that, right? So it doesn't take very long to give yourself a moment to give that self-care and to reboot your system. All right, so when you do that, also don't forget to be sitting up straight, roll your shoulders back. Right now we're gonna get ready to do the movements with the tension tamer. So when you went and grabbed your oil, because I know you did, what we're gonna do is take a pump. You wanna do 1, maybe 2 pumps, just enough so that it can go and rub it like this, so that you can get it onto your décolleté. Put a tank top on or a sports bra, as I'm wearing, for what works best for you. If you're a male, you can go shirtless, but you wanna be able to have movement to get into the different areas. You wanna make sure that you have the right amount of oil so that you are not creating tugging on your skin and pulling. You wanna have a nice glide and a slip for your skin. So again, I'm just gonna add a little bit more. I'm gonna also get right up here on the back area because we'll do a little bit right in there. Okay, and then through my face as well. You can put a little bit more on your face too. It'll be extra hydrating. Right now what I'm using is one of our products that we have here at Yoso. It's Juna. It is the Ease and it helps release and relax. It does have some jojoba oil in it, which mimics our natural oil production in our skin. So it's not going to create an added oiliness or dryness to my skin. It's not going to strip. It's not comedogenic. There is also CBD in this, so it's very antioxidant rich, anti-inflammatory, which is great right now because of the stressors, which can cause aging. I want to use things on my skin, especially to help reduce the inflammation in my skin because there's going to be much more, especially through that stagnation. So we want to put this throughout. And we'll just do a little bit on the face. Right now we'll kind of focus more throughout here. Okay. All right, are you guys ready? I'm ready, that's for sure. So actually first what we're gonna do is we're gonna wake up the nerves to get some movement happening. Think of it kind of like a good way to get some lymph flow as well and circulation happening. So what we wanna do is very gently, you're not gonna be putting pressure with we'll start maybe with our right arm, put it on the back of your neck, and then you're gonna be turning your neck and allowing that to assist to help do the glide forward. So you're not just going to be here and pulling forward, you're going to be using part of that turning your neck, your head, to be what pulls forward. All right, let's do that again. We're going to do 3 of those on each side. There's 1. Really important, don't forget to breathe while you're doing this. I just noticed I was holding my breath doing it. Don't hold your breath, keep breathing, okay? All right, let's do the other side. Ready? Here's the first one. I know you're having fun, right? I'm having fun, or I'm really relaxed. Let's just say that. All right, that felt good. All right, so what we did was we woke the nerves up in there, which is really important. So now if you do have a stone or something that you can use that has that smooth rounded edge, you can do the same thing again with the stone. Don't put pressure. You're just gonna do it really gently, let it glide from the back of your neck right here. You're gonna start right back here, and you're going to slowly glide forward. And we'll again do 3 of those on each side. How are you guys feeling? You can talk to me. We can pretend that I can hear you. How are you feeling right now? Great, awesome. Two more. And remember, I'm not putting pressure, I'm just letting it glide. Okay, and then I'm going from a downward angle like this. Okay, all right. So let's start on the back of our neck, right at on the sides. And if you have 2 stones, you could do 2 at the same time. If you only have 1, we'll do 1. And so what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna kind of work some of the trapezius. And here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna start, can you see me? Okay, right here, and you can kind of go in some circular motions if you want to really loosen that up. And then start working your way down. When I go upward again, I'm not doing much for pressure up. I'm doing more of the pressure down. And then you can even work like right in here. Okay. And you're gonna wanna do that on both sides. All right, so, okay. So let's go to the other side. So you can do that maybe, 3 to 6 times on each side. It's gonna feel really good. If you need to do more than that, definitely do more. We wanna really help release, relax, support, create some ease in there from the tension, all right? The idea of doing moves like this and what the steps that we're gonna do are to really help further support, well, as I mentioned, reducing the stress, jaw tension, headaches, emotionally and mental balance, because doing some of this will definitely help support that, especially because we will be hitting some different pressure points in here as well. So go ahead and do that a few more times, really work that in. You can, if you need, you can kind of pull this here and then work right in this area. So we're gonna go right here, go right along this area. And remember, if you need a little bit more oil, please apply a little bit more oil so that you have slip. You don't want to be pulling and tugging on your skin. So you can do it across, or I'm just gonna go like this. Oh, it feels so good. Okay, and then you're gonna do the other side. And I might be going a little faster than you would if you were to be going at home, but this is just to kind of give you a little tutorial and a tip on how to do it so that you can then spend more time doing it. We do offer classes at Yoso. Actually, we have one coming up with a much more detailed of this tension tamer class, but this is a really great one to do. We have ongoing workshops and classes here, and now virtually. All right. So that feels really good to just really get in there and release that trapezius in there. There's also some great pressure points. By doing that, you can work up in the occipital area. And that's if you have 2, you can do 2 at a time. And right now what you can do is, don't mind my little hairs here, you can really go right in like this in circular motions. It feels amazing. All right, so have next steps. Actually, there's so many steps. I'm trying to figure out which ones to show you right now. All right, so if you are working like the SCM, you don't want to be pulling too hard. Maybe support, embrace, and you can do some like upward movements. You can help support by going downward. Your neck. Get this little triangle that's right in here. It's a really great area because a lot of us with doing more computer, phone, we're looking like this. This muscle and everything in here is getting a lot tenser and tighter. So this is a great area to very gently and also again brace to support that muscle. Relax it, and you can kind of, you'll notice like if you try to turn, if you test turning your neck different ways, how's the tightness? That's where you really want to work that, okay? And then you're going to do that again on the other side, those same kind of things, support, brace. You kind of see them going. Can go this, and then again get right in here in this little triangle. How are you guys feeling? Good, I hope. All right, now let's work into our décolleté area and our chest. So this is a great space to help open up if you are on a computer more, working from home, or on your phone, or just sitting on your couch, you're kind of slunched more. We really want to help like open and release and relax this, right? So this is great. Actually there, again, if you have 2, you could do 2 or you could do 1 at a time. There's some really incredible pressure points right here that you can just lightly push and work in circular motions. I'm gonna do 2. And this helps with calming and reducing stress and anxiety. It's really good. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I am taking this little guy and I am, you can kind of see like working out this way, and I want to be getting kind of what feels like between my ribs almost. So if you need to use a smaller side, if you have something like this mushroom, you can to really get in there. I'm doing pretty firm pressure, but not aggressively. I don't want to bruise myself. I'm really working that in. There's a great point right here, kind of at the armpit. A really incredible point there as well to help release. You might notice it's a little tender. Mine is right now. If you're feeling that, that's great. If you're not, that's great too. Just be conscious, like what do you feel when you're doing this? Okay, and this is a really good spot to help relax that muscle. And then you would switch and do the same thing on the other side. And you can do movements like this, where you can kind of go in circular, really help. You can kind of see how I'm doing that circular, and then go throughout, okay? If you're having, so those are some great moves to do on your décolleté, your chest. If you're having more tightness in your jawline, I would say support, because you don't want to be pulling. Remember, make sure you have some slip in your face. I just put some of the oils throughout my whole face. Ideally, if you can do this without makeup on, because you don't want to be working this in with foundations and whatnot on your skin, because you don't want to be driving that further in. So this is where we're going to support. We're going to work it in. And we're going to be, I'm doing like, pressure as if I was using my hands to do a massage. I don't want to be aggressively pushing in, because I don't want to create bruising. I don't want to create inflammation. I don't want to be sore. So doing like, just like a gentle to medium pressure. And then you can even rotate in circular motions. You could do that like 3 times, 3 to 6 times. You can even go upward like this. Embrace. Okay, let's do that on the other side. Don't forget the other side. So I'm gonna support. Oh, it feels so good. So if you have TMJ or anything like that, or a lot of tension you're clenching, this is really great. Some circular motions. You can also kind of help support the lymph and gently pull down. Circular, then again, brace here. Go up like 3 times each area. So also help with contouring. We also do facial gua sha at Yoso, as well as classes on that. And this can really help, again, with stress, with helping the connective tissue in the face, firming, toning, lifting. So those are great ones for right around here. We can do some movements through your head right in here. There's a great point right in the center that you can really work that in. And then just doing like right around your ears and all the way around here. Really getting that in. That will feel really incredible. And do that for like a minute or so on each side and working really well in. Again, I'm doing this faster than I normally would if it was on myself on a regular basis or in a class or something. Oh, and there's like, if you kind of go like right here, you see that feels really good. Okay, so those are a few really incredible tips to help relieve the tension. I know for me, when I'm working right in here, and this is where I can really feel it the most, as well as most people experience that, because we hold so much stress right here. Okay, so those are really good moves for you to do. If you can do them daily, excellent. If you do them once a week, fantastic. Once a month, awesome. Do what, again, feels right for you. Some other really beneficial things right now during this time that you can do is you're supporting your skin. So to support your skin further and help continue to reduce that inflammation and the stressors on your skin is when you're wearing your masks, because we're wearing our masks a lot more, they are rubbing and pushing on people's faces. Maybe depending on what you're using for a laundry detergent is affecting your skin as well. So people are getting more irritation, dryness, breakouts. A really great thing to help support your skin through this time is the rosehip and lemongrass repair balm that we have here at Eminence, from Eminence. We have this here at Yoso if you are interested in it or have questions about other products that you can use on your skin. This one is a really luxurious for men or women, and it just feels really smooth on. It's non-comedogenic, it's not super thick and like heavy balm. It feels like a really nice, gentle, smooth balm, and it's a great treatment to do for your skin to help from the environmental shifts of dryness and increased redness that your skin might be going through, helping to combat the extra congestion, just to really repair the skin right now while we have these masks rubbing on our face and we're breathing and it's sweaty and whatnot. So this is a really great way through the rosehip and the rosemary and the lemongrass. There's prickly pear in it, as well as so many other incredible things, and it's an eco-friendly based product. To add to some of that with the stress support reduction through the skin right here from things like mask wearing, as well as reducing stress and tension in here, there's also some incredible herbs. So one of them we have is called Happiness, and it really promotes this like elevated feel of joy, reduces anxiety, and helps drop that back down, as well as Euphoria. And that is a really great spirit elixir to, again, and kind of increase just that balance, that mental emotional balance, and help calm some of the depressants that we might be feeling during this time. So let's see, what else is, adaptogenics are fantastic too. So if you have questions about any adaptogens, we can help guide you and support you through that, as well as things like lion's mane, some different vitamin C's to help boost your immunity, because immunity is really important right now. So doing things like the ashwagandhas and the vitamin C's, the hibiscus and mangosteen, stuff like that. I hope that this was really, really helpful for you. It was such a pleasure to get to sit and spend this time. Thank you so much. Let me actually give you guys a website that you can go to for more information. And again, I do thank you on behalf of Yoso Wellness Spa and Santa Cruz Warriors and Kaiser Permanente for hosting this. The C-Dubs Classics are offering virtual monthly health and wellness classes. So you can go to santacruzbasketball.com for more information. I hope this was really helpful. If you have more questions for myself, Jennalee, here at Yoso Wellness Spa, you can reach out to us, hello@yosowellness.com, or you can find us on Instagram at Yoso Wellness or Facebook at Yoso Wellness Spa. All right, thank you guys so much. Have a really relaxed, peaceful day, and maybe give yourself a moment to end this time with 3 more deep breaths to help kind of continue and balance that calm, de-stressed state. We'll see you guys very soon.